So this first poem is called Wildflowers. Some of us lost our mothers twice. We healed through no-mo. We heal by rewriting our mother's stories. We liberate our mothers by rewriting their stories. We create space for them, untold stories, and worlds reimagined. We reclaim the narratives of our families. We reclaim the narratives of our communities with lives lived fully, untampered, unabashedly free, rooted to the earth. Wildflowers. We take back the years stolen, we heal. In the spirit of Sankofa, we remember remnants of their souls and we realize them, their voices, their desires, their pleasures, their humanness, their ambitions before they were tampered with, their joy before they were violated, their innocence before they were robbed, before they were taken from us. Wildflowers. We hear them as vibrations from their wombs where we lay nuzzled, heartbeat to heartbeat, the blood of our blood. We create new imagery, untainted, unoppressed. The act of replacing images of our mothers as crack mothers is a liberatory act. We write to heal. We write to see them as the multidimensional beings they are, seeing them in their possible futures. Wildflowers. We write for our grandmothers to reverse and disrupt the pain they felt when they lost their daughters. We write for our other mothers on bent knees, pressed towards the earth while praying for their sisters. We reclaim our power in creating space for our mothers, our sheroes, our ancestors. We create worlds where our mothers can live freely, beautifully, unharmed, untamed, wild and free, under a new sun and a willow tree. Wildflowers. Pastime activities stretched our imaginations as kids. We were inventors. The streets made us, and Double Dutch was life. Challenge one. Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pounder french fries, icy cola milkshake foot. Double Dutch was life, and as Black girls, the game was our teacher. The game was a portal for us to become whatever Black girl we wanted to be, shape-shifting in the streets. Black girls grew wiser and stronger after an afternoon game of playing Double Dutch. Class was in session and we learned life skills, social skills, confidence, responsibility, public speaking, time management, and negotiation. Deference was always given to the eldest Black girl. She was always the fly big sister on the block. If you were the youngest, you were stuck on the ends until you were told it was your turn. This was not to punish the young girls. This was to teach the young girls to master the art of turning the rope. Because all the Black girls knew that to be a master jumper, you needed to master the art of controlling and turning the rope first. Black girls teaching kinesthetic knowledge as prerequisites on the sidewalk, using sensory feedback from our bodily movements with our environment to acquire knowledge, skills, and understanding. Double Dutch was our teacher. Girl Scout, do your duty, cause these are the rules you must obey. Salute to the captain, bow to the king. Turn all around like a submarine. Double Dutch was life, and as Black girls, the game was our teacher. Faces covered when another Black girl said she was paying. Black girls teaching lessons about consequences under the streetlights, teaching us accountability and how to take responsibility for our choices. We laced up our high-top Reeboks, our Nikes, our Chucks, and our Keds. R-E-E-B-O-K, do your footsies the Reebok way. Street cred was given if you could jump real good. It was a light flex when the boys were watching. Nike, Nike, who can do the Nike? Foot to the Nike. We took breaks when the ice cream truck came down the block. We made sure to remember each other's place in the game. Black girls teaching Black girls how to exercise long memories. We made sure to always ask our blood mothers and other mothers if we could please buy a new rope from the 5 and dime store. We made sure to keep up our supply. My grandma called them clotheslines, but us Black girls called them ropes. I knew better than to correct an elder, so I called them clotheslines too when I was speaking with her. We were flip at the lip, quick-witted, and we grew hard exteriors. We popped our gum like the grown-ups. We cussed when the elders weren't watching. Shape-shifting, becoming, experimenting, learning, growing, becoming masters of the art form. Double Dutch was life, and as Black girls, the game was our teacher. A lot of kids in my neighborhood experienced what we did. According to the United States Bureau of the Census, 3.2 million children in 1990 lived with their grandparents or other relatives, capturing a 40% increase over a 10-year period. Among Black children, between 20 to 70% were believed to be in the care of their grandparents and other relatives. During the 90s, a lot of us were grandma's kids, which denotes a particular politic and point of view for Black Americans born during the crack epidemic between 1980 and 1995. While the scourge of the crack cocaine epidemic and genocide ravaged Black communities and families across the nation, thousands of children were removed from their families and communities and placed into foster care. Some children were taken in by family members to carry on the tradition of child-rearing responsibilities because our parents were out there and suffering from their battle with addiction. In my neighborhood, this was normal, and we all moved forward.